Okay, so here's the deal. This is game one of a forge, but I'm gonna do this forge gameplay because I had the deck with no matches played. I guess I just was like, oh, I want to draft instead. That was the deal. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Like we're really jumping right into it. I don't want the dramatic exit bad enough to not just have another sigil. I want that consistency and that surge every single turn. And then I want to surge on Badge of Honor. It's just gonna be great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out. We're gonna go Justice. Let's go. Let's start with the Flameheart Patroller. We're not gonna attack. We're gonna turn. This got a nerf. I think on the 16th, but I just found out about it recently because I just got back from vacay. A little bit of out of townness, but nothing too like not out in the wilderness. Also had a power outage last night, so all kinds of crazy stuff. Not trying to excuse why I haven't been on here, but that is the reason, basically. So I did push out a silly, kind of lighthearted lore along, just a regular lore along. So go check that out if you haven't gotten the chance already. I'm gonna swing out with these, get some damage going. Okay. All right. Oh. That's surprising. Yeah, that's very surprising. I guess they don't know what's about to happen. Okay. So we want this unit to be a little bit, like, spread the threats. So they could kill one, can't kill both. Okay, okay. So they're really nullifying our turns here. Soon, unless they just decide not to do that thing. I think they could really just block here, and they can block here too, so. And it makes my 2-2 not able to attack, so attack would be very futile. Oh, hey. Deals double damage to units with endurance or lifesteal. Okay. Do we really just want to just hold back? Not attack? I don't really know the contents of this deck. I don't think there's a way to look at it. I built this like probably a week and a half ago, honestly. 3 damage to enemy. We're gonna play Sigil. And we're gonna end return. Because we're gonna try to use that to kill this. In conjunction with this. Is it fast? It should be fast. Yeah, it is fast. Okay, now this is starting to get crazy, right? What did he do here? Oh, he just used a shield on it. Man, that made it a pretty threatening little unit, didn't it? Okay. So let's do this. We'll just go ahead and attack all out. Hoping this gets blocked. Please block this. Okay, good. We're willing to sack that to kill that. That's basically all that's happening. It's a good deal. And then this will trade with either of these, you know. 6 damage, we'll take that. Good chump blocked. They're definitely the aggressors here, but so we could turn that into a draw card. I think we honestly want that just in case there's a sigil on top. Let's look at the blender. I think we're going to go into a defensive position. It is AI, so we have that. But now that I drew that, you know, it's kind of a little bit different. I want to swing like that. And then if they just attack, yeah, like they'll be risking losing a unit. I'm totally fine with that. Well, that or they have a trick, and then I'll just have to block to prevent the trick from hurting me. I'm gonna save that for a surge effect. Okay, so that's already activated. I believe that might have been a misplay. Just drop this. I don't know. Now, no, still not a good idea. We will attack in with that 8-1, trying to kill that 3-3 though. We might do a little bit more than that. We're gonna see in a second. This would be a 3-3. We'll just attack it with this, right? We could attack with both. Because if they double block, I'll still kill the 3-3. Yeah. We'll leave that as a chump blocker then. And then we'll go with this to make a lot more solidified blocker. We got the board now. easily have the board. I built a nice little deck here. This is running really well. Look at that little bonus. I want to kill something. Okay, let's get that decay action going because that is great. With these, I feel like a deck with like Flame Blast, I think is what it's called, the one X cost spell that is okay. So we just attack all out. We don't have that surge anymore. Yeah, I think we just lose this. We're in a defensive position, but just barely in a defensive position. Okay. We'll just drop that. One turn. Oh, we gained 2 influence. Man, that's an aggressive play. We should have kept that. And then next turn we have insane. Okay, yeah. Okay. So they're getting units. We are not. 5 is helpful. It's in turn. That doesn't have any weapon on it yet. Disrupt this in turn. We'll keep 2. We'll keep 2 back. But I mean, the rest, we start drawing some cards or something. Like something crazy like that. I mean, we got 17 cards in here, so. Decays are nice. We're going to just start swinging with the decay. Oh, and then we'll lose to that 1/1. So we get a ping effect. Nice thing about AI is it doesn't slow roll you. Okay. So what we're going to do here is boom. Kind of want to keep that. We'll go boom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And then we'll just split. They probably have a trick, but we'll go for that. Maybe not. It's odd. Very odd. Yeah, doing strange stuff. That's fun though. We'll swing like that. Yeah, we'll swing like that. No, we won't. We're gonna go like this. Boom. Boom. That's the board state I want to attack into because it got some blockers on the backside. And we eliminated their board. Everything is good. Yeah, we'll just swing out. Baby. Got that. Love it because it's also instantaneous. No wait time. Oh, whoa. Okay, we did a lot of damage, it seems like. Triggered 100 surge abilities to Surge of Power. Alright. Let's get it. Oh, I got a beep. Got a boop. What's going on? Nothing. Radio. No. And we have to keep the hand because it's AI. Yep. I like it. Now we gotta figure out if we're gonna, because this is spells only. Okay, so we gotta consider that. I want to have 3. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and plunder. We really don't draw. And we want 3, but we also don't want to just draw. Yeah, it's a weird thing I did there. Does it really mess up our seat? I fixed it. Perfect. We just gain a bunch of justice. Or do we draw a card? I think we just gain a bunch of justice. Let's get those 3/5s on. Have an aggressive start. Man, a hard to remove version of this card. Even for, well, I mean, they have a Annihilate. That is great to see early because that means it's not going to ping our Inferno Zealot. Of course, they could have more where that comes from, where that came from, whatever. Let's draw a card. Yeah, I probably could have surged there, but okay, I can't wait to play that. I believe I'll plunder. We'll see what we get. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We have infinite justice until this thing is dead. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, keep playing them. Keep playing them. Get those out of your deck. Let me play these Inferno Zealots. Okay, so I kind of want to get rid of this. Let's draw a card first, because we're going to get a Sigil to play that Blade Heart. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that. That's not a card I'm super high on, personally. But we'll play this first, because over time I think it's going to get us more value. I think that this has to be in. Maybe not. Doesn't has to be, but it could very well be. Ooh, that's a good card. So we got stunned there. We could just kill that. We just kill it. Yeah, we just kill it. Yeah. Do a couple more pings. A couple more pings is good. Too bad that's not a. There's not a fire weapon that gives you influence, because that badge of honor is insane. Okay. So we'll just attack out. We don't have any special sauce to improve our unit. Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. They blocked there. Let's go with these two little buggers. They're good. They're good. I mean, they're weird. These are like some of the weirdest 2-drops. I mean, you know, very strange. Oh, that's awesome. That is grandiose. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like if I was blocking, I'd block here. That's a good play, too. What is going on? What are you doing? Oh, that is still weird. Still odd. Those permanent bonuses? Those are some strange oh, this turn. Yeah, what this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll let you do the damage. We didn't have a greatly aggressive start. I had a kind of a weak sauce start. Is this one? Okay, okay, that's the one that stuns. That's a nice little bit of semi-removal. Sub-removal? Soft removal? Yeah, there we go. That action going. I think I want the Z-Lot actually. Yeah, let's get that instead of something crazy. Yeah, we're stunned when they actually have a blocker before. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now that's a field. That's a board. Woo! Okay. Got there against Chill and Touch. Wow. I'm getting higher on Inferno Z-Lot as of late. Still needs to be a cultist, but you know. Just an opinion. I wonder if they'll do that. I wonder if they would do. Maybe there's a story reason or a flavor reason. Like, I don't know. Ooh, okay, got some cool new cards. Let's jump right into the action. I haven't played in a while, as you can tell. I got all 3 of my quests stacked. Been addicted to a gacha tower defense game for this cell phone called Arknights. We're up against Power of Fire here. And let me tell you, it is real addicting. So, if I caution to tell you about this game just because of its insane addictiveness. Some could say the same about Eternal. I feel like Eternal is a little bit, it's kind of merciful in that aspect. Like, it is addicting, but it has a very satisfying, like, feels like once you reach Masters for the first time, like, it's a very satisfying feeling. And, you know, it does incentivize you to keep going, but, you know, I don't know. It's a completely different game. Let's go with Inferno Z-Lot again. Get in here. Let's plunder. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and plunder my 5-drop. You know, get a really fixed hand, but really 2-drop oriented here. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to play the Seat of Power yet. Just going to go Flameheart Controller and swing in. And then I'm going to go Seat of Glory, Badge of Honor on the Flameheart Patroller. Because I'm only seeing fire. Oh, swing on, I know it's a trick. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know it's a trick. It's not a trick. No blocks. A nice little unit right there. Like, got buffed up. I hope did they warp it? I didn't see. Okay, okay. Go and see. I'm gonna make this thing gnarly, but we want to keep this at 1 so that it gets the buff from the Shopko Evangel. I know I'm crazy, but the value. It might be a right to just like spread it across the buffs. Like, I'm missing out on a whole +1 here. Okay. And this is a pretty nasty little unit here. And fire doesn't have as many ways of dealing with it. Man, look at that. Look at that. Rewarded. Okay, okay. Let's do it again. Let's plunder. I want to draw. I don't care about Shopko Evangel yet. It's neat. It's neat. Yeah. Yeah, they can take 6. I don't mind. Come on. More than that. 8, yeah. Okay, cool. Worth it. That just bought us a lot of damage right there. Now if I can do something, I know you can pay with a 5 cost, but you know, we'll figure out something to go on next. Ooh, okay, face, good. Let's block here and then silence that, just in case it gets out of hand there. Quick draw can be gnarly. Ooh, that's a big Forge Wolf. Wow, that was a card. I mean, that's pretty much how it feels when they play Volatile Grenadin. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's plunder. We don't need this. Let's draw a card before we play the Evangel, just in case we got 2-drop if we need more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that better. I'm crazy though. Well, let's see which one. Okay, yeah. Draw more cards. Draw more cards in fire. People aren't playing Beseech the Throne. They need to be playing it. Good card. I swear it to be true. Yeah, we need a block. If they're still attacking like that, yeah, we need a block. Can't go to 3. Let's draw. Didn't get there. Okay, we're still swinging though. We're playing this just in case they have a ping. They might just kill us, right? They have 1 removal. We're blocking here. Okay, and that has been programmed to attack. It's kind of like me before I learned a little bit more about how to play. Okay. Still not exactly perfect yet here. We'll swing out. We'll pop an Audacious Rune. Cool, got that kill. So we'll do the Audacious Rune. Is it permanent? Okay, this turn. Okay. Yeah, start turn. Get a space on him. No. A space. Do not misclick. Space button isn't working. Fight. Man, this fort is going freaking sweet. So basically, just a quick aside. Yeah, I know I got some crazy background noises, though I am recording in the afternoon. Got some Machine Gun Mama Gamester going on in the background, recording. So you're gonna get a little bit of this. This is kind of not a filler video, but kind of like a an apology letter to my audience for saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna have all this stuff. I got way behind and I thought, oh, I'll catch up real easy. Wasn't easy. So this is kind of my catch up, my mustard, my relish. It's fun, you know, and it's simple and it's low stress and I can record it without having to, like, you know, if something happens, I can just leave the computer. It's AI. So there we go. And as a side note, go check out Machine Gun Mama Gamester's videos. They create content for Fortnite, and it is awesome and fun to watch. Definitely check out Shark Attack. It was a great video. Should have some more content sprouting from them soon. We are going to figure out what we're going to play. They got a 1-1. Most definitely going to play more units. This could be played after I get an aggressive board call. I just want to be as aggressive as possible. I'm going to play the 3-2. I'm going to play the 4-1. And we'll just see where that goes from there. We don't have anything to boost up, though. That 1-3 Justice Weapon is extremely good, I found, on this mini-bot. Because it makes it a 4-5. That is a nice down line. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go, Eager Deputy. What do we want to plunder? Honestly, we could just plunder the Fire Sigil. You get a little draw spell. And then this is good. Yeah. Okay. You're plundering too much. Yeah. We'll swing. What do they have? A trick? They did. Good. 3 armor can be scary if they play a weapon. Okay, we're good there too. Honestly, I think Beseech the Throne before Treasure Trove, just because it's better. Transform. Okay, cool. I don't know what I was doing there. I was like, I double plundered it. That was odd. Do this. Misplay. Should have played this, because I would have gotten a buff here. Yeah, it makes not big of a difference. Not that big of a difference. Yeah. Because this has definitely got a nerf. And that kind of made me realize right there. Okay. Okay, another Justice Sigil. That's great news. So we can, but no, we can't. It's dead. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's A space. I know we played that before, but it's because like just in case they do somehow have like some kind of ambush or fast speed, like Defiance or something, get a little bit of a buff. I'm very fond of this weapon. I'm very high on it. I think it's one of the better Justice weapons. All you have to do is block for to get shield back. Like, it's so good. Let's do this number. And let's A space. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this weapon should be taken very highly. I mean, I might be crazy, but I don't know. I think I'm right. I think I'm just right. Right there. On that exact question. So, I'm sorry that you had to miss the building part of this forge. You won't miss the building part of the next forge. You'll see kind of how I build decks in forge. I'm only in bronze, so I mean, hopefully we'll make it to silver, and then we'll be going from silver, trying out for gold. In warriors. Okay, so we're against Skycrag with some berserk theme. That sounds awesome. I can't really ask for a better hand here. This is insanity. Okay, so there is some stuff going on. I might have to take a second. 1 minute. Alright, so I'll just pause for a second and we'll continue in a minute. Okay, so let's get back into it. We're gonna drop. He has a fire sigil. I don't know. Probably should have dropped the Justice Sigil, honestly. No, I want to drop this, but let's do Eco Deputy first. I don't want to transform. Auric Official. Kind of not. Because we're going to play it next turn. Just drop this, draw something, see if we go see something. We want to transform. With that fire sigil. We'll transform the fire sigil into a draw. This is going to be a reckless 2-2. I think it used to be a 3-2. Just get nerfed. There's no way that Yeti got nerfed, right? We got another sigil coming at us. So we're good to go. I'm taking our turn. Taking their turn. Okay. So I kind of want to play this without even. Oh, shit. That was kind of a misplay. Damn it. We're not imbuing. Skipping the imbue. We could have imbued. I don't know. But we misplay because we could have gotten +2/+2 off of this. Oh, it's so awesome, man. I ain't blocking that. We'll take the 4 damage. Yeah, we ain't blocking. Yeah, we misplayed there heavily. We'll get another C. Ooh, dang, we play some nasty big units. That ain't good. That ain't good. Oh, hey, that kind of helps us. They don't have lifesteal. I don't have endurance. Okay. Who's this? Draw a card. That'll be nice. But more, let's just like pushing up the stats a little bit by little bit. I'll probably block here and here. Let's see what they do. Yeah, especially they go berserk. They go berserk. I'm gonna make sure they. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah, so we'll go here. We'll make sure this is dead. I guess we're just gonna block on it. Yeah, we'll kill that. Yeah, that's terrible for us. A changey stick was it's a big bad thing for us there. Okay. So this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be gnarly. Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. Yeah. I can't attack yet, but now it can. There's an influence. There's another influence. I could attack. Probably could have attacked with both. Probably should have attacked with both. But now I can block the 1/4, so it's just one less point of damage that's coming in. Helps us a good bit. We're just not gonna be aggressive enough. We're not gonna get there. It's looking like, okay, fast spell in a turn. Kill that. Maybe there's a chance. 6 damage I got on the board. Man. That's just not cool, man. Swinging away with both. Guess we'll go with that. See how they react. Yeah, we got a block here. Okay, do they got the ping? They have the ping. They're flying. Man, they got it. They got it. Good game. Good game. They decimated us. Yeah. There you go. Go. You got it. Let's cut off this real quick over here. I know. Sorry. Throw it. Throw it. No. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not messing with my phone anymore. Zone in, hone in. We only got one more loss before we're out of this forge. We're so close to getting that 7-1. I want to rank up. I also want the buttload of treasure. Boatload. Preferable phrasing there. This may be something uncomfortable for you to know, but I've been taking my socks off. Just saying, okay? Just so we're on the. Okay, I know what I want to do. Eager deputy. Ooh, yeah, we're keeping the zealot. We're keeping one of those zealots. One of those zealots down earlier. We could turn this plunder. Basically, that's what it is a plunder into a sigil. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that feels like a good idea. Probably could have turned the overheat mini pod into one as well. Let's give us a little boost, okay? But I mean, the 0-1 was really helping. Okay, so it's, yeah, more attack. It's always more attack. Evolving sludge is a little different than that. Okay, let's do more justice. We'll just swing for 2. Yeah. And then I think we can drop a Bright Mace Paladin. Man, that 1-3 weapon on a Bright Mace Paladin is pretty much like amazing. I mean, I would have liked to play the Copperall Porter, but I wanted to also get this on the ground. Oh man, okay. So yeah, we'll block. Oh, it's deadly. Oh my gosh, that's a nice one right there. We'll trade here. They'll get a card. It's a good little 3/3 right there if you got the right cards. This little mini faction or mini tribe. Okay, so we got another summon plunder. That's good. Question is do we want to plunder? I don't think the answer is yes. Kind of do though. Yeah, let's just turn this into. Yeah, we're just gonna get the sigil now. Okay. We'll swing out. They'll probably trade here. And turn. Next turn we'll drop an Inferno Zealot. Oh, cool. Silencing that would be pretty much just as good as trading 3-2 with it, in my opinion. So let's go A space so we don't give any information away. Let's say it took 4. That makes me want to play Red Mask Warrior so they can't really attack in and get a lot of value. I know shoulda, we were hoping to play the Inferno Zealot there, but ooh. Doesn't give Radiance, just Wisps. So it's just a 3-cost Warful, which is not bad. But there we go. This is unfortunate. Okay, this is perfect. We're going to attack in with everything. And then whatever one they block, yeah. Okay, well that was the one I less wanted them to block. I don't think they have any tricks that got cost reduced, but I mean in time that's the faction that does it, so we're going to be a little more careful. 1 damage. Not exactly the perfect play there, but that's what we had. What did they do? Oh, okay. Okay, not bad. Nothing. We'll trade for a 1-1. That's not bad. We'll take 1 damage. Perfect. Even better. I think we're definitely the aggressor here. So we got an 8-1 overwhelm. That's perfect. Yeah, they'll probably block here. Yeah, that's gonna happen. So we can get an extra point of damage. It's 8 damage. Let's put it at 7. That's fantastic. We're gonna drop a fire sigil down just to have the power for the situation in which they. Okay, got a Lumen coming out. This kind of helps. I don't know if it's good. That could be bad. I think we just wait. And we'll take all the damage. Yeah, we'll take that. To get 1 more damage or 2 more damage in. They'll probably probably have a follow-up play, I would guess. Something did not die. That's good. That's good. Now we'll press for damage. We're taking 6, so we're on like a 3-turn clock. Yeah, 3-turn clock. But they're on a 3-turn clock now. So I think the 3-turn clock for us is faster though. I'm gonna kill this faster. Ooh, wow. Okay. Pulling out the decay up in here, and they get the life force trigger. That's actually really bad for us. Oh man, I hope I don't lose. I hope I don't lose this one. Okay, so we can definitely plunder away one of these. Let's get rid of the fire sigil because we need a little bit less, I would say. Draw, we need to draw into an answer somehow, something. That's something. That's not a good thing. It's an okay thing. I would trade and then silence a flyer, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I'll just take 2 damage. 7, we'll take it. Try to press for enough damage. We might get a burn spell or something. Yeah, it's not looking too good for us here. We'll A space with the rally. We'll just see if it gets there. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Just rally. Good game. A little bit unfortunate right there. That was a good run. Ended up being a pretty good run. Could have misplayed a little bit there. I think we went a little aggressive in there. In the mid game, we're probably too aggressive too. But like I said, we're gonna jump into another forge right now. Same video, you know, but this time we're gonna include the part where I actually forged, because this forge was from weeks ago. I was jumping in here thinking, okay, I gotta forge. Okay. So this isn't the worst prize for a 2,500 entry cost. I mean, we got the cards, and then we got this stuff. Yeah, I mean that's like 500 in the booster pack. That's not bad. So, yeah. Hopefully this forge will get a really good run. Let's see what path we got. A Flames Exalta. Oh, okay. Noxious Wybark though. This actually recently got a buff, which is pretty fantastic. What would I pick as pack? Most likely, in reality, the Noxious Wybark will probably be what I'd pick, or maybe a Grodov Evangel, depending on the format. This is always a favorite. Yeah. So these 3 are definitely in contention. I think I don't know. It's a hard decision. Living Mountain's actually a very good card as well. Other than that, I mean, some of these cards are pretty good, like, but nothing as contentious. Contentious, is that a word? Contentious? In contention as Living Mountain. I'd say it'd be between, I don't know, you don't want to pick up your big drops early, but this is just a straight up bomb. You're getting a 3-4 and you're killing every non-flying unit, which means you could focus on flying. This is your first pick. Noxious Wybark all the way. Yeah. Someone else got a gauntlet up. We're not doing that right now. I don't gauntlet on camera yet. I don't know if I will. I don't know. So let's jump in. 2,500. Boom. Okay, so now you're gonna get to see me do a quick old forges. Are fast, fun. Okay, Arcane Restraint. Wow, these are not looking like cards that I would actually want to play. 3 bad rares, I would guess. Cursed player can't play more than 1 spell each turn. That's not an effect. Reduce the cost of each spell in your deck by 1. That seems like it could be actively bad. You can put some power this turn for each of your units. That's really bad. Okay. Swap units, attack it out. This is the best thing we got is Abominate. And I think it's pretty bad, but we don't have one. Do we have our playsets of these, right? Oh, actually, no. Just of Arcane Restraint. Okay, is this premium? No. Okay. We're taking Abominate. Wow. Okay. That could kill something. Like a 0-7. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. I'm not super big on Monk Innervator. Whenever playing another unit gets +1/+1/7 Plunder. Like, that's not terrible. I like Cult Recruiter a bit better. Pilfer, I think, is just not that good. Okay. So let's go. Hunting Allosaur is pretty good. We kind of want to like get stuff that we'd actually want to swap the attack and health of. Envelop's not that good. Mandrill Chandler, I think, is actually kind of good. 7 drop. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of high drops. We might get some ramp though, because we're in time. We're gonna take it. We'll take Forget here. I'm actually very low on Gorgon Cutthroat. It's an ambush unit, but when it blocks, it deals damage to you. It's not very good. It's basically like a 3-cost 2/2 charge, or a bad ambush unit. You have to really want to ambush. Oof, bad. Forget's pretty good though. I like Gravewatch Ancestor here. That's a nice card. A Vorpal Cutter. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I've never even imagined like having to choose between these. Scheme, not even an option here, for me. Yeah, it's ultimate base. Depends on your deck. As Decay, I like Decay. Yeah, I like Decay. One's a 1/3, one's a 2/3. This is insane. Like, imagine, like, cause when I first saw this card, I'm just gonna go on a little tangent real quick about these two cards. When I first saw this card, I didn't think it was that good. I thought it was kind of bad. I was like 3-cost 2/2 with an expensive ultimate, but I heard down in the grapevine, like I heard this was a good card. And I was like, okay, let me try it. And I tried it out, and it's a good card. It's a good card. I like this card. Vorpal Cutter, I was like, I love this card. Moment I saw it, I'm like, okay, this is a good card. I've heard it's also pretty decent. So I think my evaluation would be between the two. Like I have a lot more experience with Great Watcher Ancestor. That's a good card. And then Vorpal Cutter, I don't know. It's a hard decision. I like Decay though. I think Decay is like the important part here, and we got to look at how our build is already. I mean, making that a 3/1 Decay, I don't know about that. Yeah, with attack and health Goliath. Well, highest health. Okay. So if we swap something permanently before, we could get a nice little buff. I don't know. I think I want to play Gravewatch Ancestor. I'll be playing a lot of Vorpal Cutters in the future, so I think it's a really good one. It's very, very low cost. Kill spell kills a lot of the stuff we'll be finding in the format. Some flyers, some high health units. Those are problem units that this kills. Deadly units. It's just like destroy a deadly unit. Get that out of the way. But this card ramps us 3-cost 3/3. Like this is exact opposite of our first pick. It's just great uncommons. And then Sage of Sands is also a great 5-drop. You get a couple of the not so great abilities, but together, I mean, it adds up. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad abilities. I'm just saying they're not like it. I think Quick Draw would be better in both these, but it's also dependent on the size of your unit and what you're doing. You could break silent or not silence. You could break stun with this. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it all is up to curve here. I think we could probably afford another 3-drop. I have a couple kill spells. I mean, they're kind of jank, and this isn't jank. It's just a little bit situational, but it's like a premium situational removal spell. It's a premium 1-drop removal spell, I'd say. We got Hunting Allosaur. Maybe a little bit more removal heavy and stuff. It'd be nice. I think like the Sage of Sands is just a tiny bit more clunky than these. This can be clunky, but I mean, it could be like better than this with a little bit of ramp. You got some Relic Synergy. I think there'll be other Relic Synergy cards, especially in these factions. So I think I want the Season's Pluck, or maybe I'm crazy. There's our Vorpal Cutter, but I also kind of like the Silverblade Reaper. At the same time, I think the Vorpal Cutter is just a lot better. I mean, Flying Deadly, it's great if you're fighting like a 6/6 dragon, but I mean, for just getting in there dealing damage, I think Vorpal Cutter is where it's at. Besiege Throne is great fixing, but I think in time we can go without it, depending on what's going on here. Gaining life equal to your time influence seems okay. I think it's kind of a filler card. It's super great. And then units of 5 or more attack. I don't even think I have any units of 5 or more attack that would be in our hand. Yeah, we're going to go with Besiege Throne. I think it's a very, very strong card. I like Growth of Evangel. It's one of the lesser Evangels. I don't like the one that's Linrai, the Overwhelm one in Primal. I don't think it's that good. I think Apprentice Mage is probably the card here. I mean, Seek Power is good, but we already got a Besiege the Throne. It's a very small deck. And we also like can't really change our power based on kind of like, support cards like this. But I mean, Apprentice Mage is good too. We don't have we don't have a lot of 2-drops. I don't like Orc Cutthroat. I'm not super high on this card yet. I think it has potential to be good. I just don't think it's good in my mind yet. Like, I haven't seen like Grow and pick it that often. Like, I'm not high on it. I'm low on it currently. I mean, I could see myself being like, okay, I like this card in the future, but especially with this build, we're very time central. I'll take another Vorpal Cutter. I don't mind that at all. Do not like Harbinger's Bite. I think it's actually pretty bad, I would say. Yeah, I think this is a terrible card, honestly. Yeah. I'm not saying it's terrible, I'm just saying I don't like it. Lurking Brood is pretty great, though, and I'm not very high on Pack Beast. I think it's basically a 2-cost 2/1. The it sometimes lets you ramp yourself if, but I mean, yeah, Lurking Brute, kind of ramp. It's the other one, the Pack Beast. Imprison. The player must choose and sacrifice 2 units. This could be very swingy. I do not like that it does not give us time influence. So, I mean, like, beggars can't be choosy in this situation where I can't believe it gives us the option to get it. I wonder if that will change the tone of the deck. I want to pick it just out of curiosity. I feel like I've watched somebody draft Forge. Yeah, I watched Mercurio Blue. Go check out his Twitch channel, Mercurio Blue. I'll put a link in the description. If I don't remember, give me a heck in the comments, please. So I don't keep forgetting to put people I say I'm going to. Anyways, okay, now I'm going on a rant. Confiscate's okay. I'm not very high on Dune Phantom, so let's take Imprison. Not super fun of Blade of the Worthy, especially not in this deck where we're a little bit leaning towards more of the. Okay, Seek Power can be okay. But a 6 cost 6/4, that's not bad, but we're getting a little bit heavy on the heavy side. Let's go Seek Power, I guess. We'll try it. I don't mind Vara's Favor. Price Salve's okay, but do we really need that much Shadow Influence? I mean, we're at 2? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's bad. I don't think that's very good. We'll take that for a ping effect. I don't know about 2 ping effects. What is this one? Okay, so it's kind of a schema-esque card, a little bit more expensive, but you draw one of the top 3 and put the rest in the bottom, you gain 3 life. I think that's kind of bad. I'm going to take another horrible card. I know I'm heavy on 3 drops, but hey, Vara's Favor's okay, but I don't know. I like Grizzly Contest if we had some more small units. I'll take a 6/4 for 6. It's not terrible. I mean, we're in time, so we could do a lot better, but ooh, Desert Alchemist. I think this is an extraordinary card. Everything else, I've heard this card is very good as well, but I mean, I don't think it's when you're talking about comparing it to Desert Alchemist. This card is excellent. I'll take another Seek Power, I guess, over these. Maybe the 3 cost 2 too. I don't know. I'll take the Seek Power, right? Okay. I think I need more plunder. We don't have enough sack. We can go Makar Evangel. I just don't think like this is a deck where we just don't need that much. Like, I honestly want to take the improvised club. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. We are very heavy, but we have a lot of rampers. I think we could get away with Disappear too, honestly. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go crazy. This could be the oddest deck. We're gonna go with Desert Alchemist to save our early game. What is this one? Exalted, I love it. Discard a card. Don't love it anymore. Okay, I forgot. That's not very good. We don't want to do this, do we? Another 6/4? We have to be mad. We'll take it. We'll take a Death Strike here too. Like, this isn't really worth it. Reality stuff is better in my opinion than the Disappear. But I'm taking the Death Strike. This is better than Reality Stuff. Seek Power again, possibly. We'll have a very. We need to like draw some cards. Like Beseech the Throne would be a good card for that. I like Battery Mage too. Like we have a good start, and it's very heavy centric. Santornita is pretty good too. Maybe we can take the Battery Mage because it gets us to our late game. Got some decent stuff here. The question is how much of our stuff would die to Malediction real quick. I mean, some of this theoretically these could survive. That couldn't. And most of it's gonna die. Yeah, it's not super good for us. But what is this one again? So perfect. We're in Zenin. Sorry, your turn. Enemy player loses the remaining power and you gain much. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're a little bit time centric. It's got decay. It's got ambushed. It's not bad. What is this one? 7 cost 5/6 flying ambush. Then we discard 5 random use. Oh my gosh, is that a thing? Can we do that with all those heavy drops? So that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like more than I would run in a draft deck. 5, 6. No, we gotta run the Ion. Yeah, we're gonna run Ion. We gotta get another 3 drop in there. Yeah, that Unforgiven would have been sick if only we had known. But let's see if this does anything. His is a complete opposite of our last draft or our last forge. So let's see what we can get with it. It's gonna be a little bit slower grind here, so bear with me here. It'll be fun though. It'll be fun. Yeah, we'll keep that. We got a little bit of we can plunder some of the stuff away that we don't want, some of the big stuff. That's great. That's what plunder's for, you know. We're gonna start with C. I like that we don't have to worry as much about the surge. That stuff will stress me out. I mean, we do have power problems, but man, we got a lot of C power. This is gonna work out. We're gonna get rid of. Get rid of Hunting also, right? Ooh, we might get rid of Disappear. We're gonna get rid of Disappear. So yeah, it gets us. It gets us correct on the whole. Yeah. Plus the decay defense. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Let's go time. Yeah, we'll go with the Vorpal Cutter, and then we'll have a Death Strike up, but we'll probably end up just see Pound. I don't know. Get the 5, get the 6, yeah. We always get the turn after, you know. We'll block. Hopefully it's not a trick. I either don't know about Decay yet. Yeah, but just might not understand it yet. Yeah, we're gonna go Seasoned Splunker, Seek Power. Next turn we can do a turn 5 Rampy Ramp. We'll swing for 4. This is insanely good so far. Good little start. Great hand. Oh my gosh. This is perfect. This is very fun. And extremely different compared to like we're doing the Zenin thing right now. It's kind of insane. Okay. Well, we'll pop this real quick. Ability, activate. I'll probably double block, but I mean, that's fine. We'll kill him. That's a great play. Oh, they jumped. That is excellent. Thank you, AI. Thank you. And we still are in the silver, so they're not 100% yet. They're not 100%. So I'm okay with that. Hey, I ain't complaining. Does it give decay and killer? This is on attack, so I think I would actually just want to give this one just because it has a ambush shenanigans. We'll do that. We'll do like that. Get that little buff there. Get some big units. Ooh, they stunned it. Okay. Interesting that they opted to stun the unit that had the temporary, but I would have gotten an extra anyways, though I can see their logic behind it, really. So we'll swing out here, get a little bit of damage in there, kill a unit, perfect. Ooh, okay, no big deal, just the health bonus, good. Bite. That's decay too, isn't it? So it'll die. Yeah, that's gruesome. That's horrible. Sorry. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Cabal's Slasher. 3-6. Got there. This was great. This ran very well. I mean, I can see where it can be slow. It's a very aggressive build, like just 1 drops and 2 drops in fire, but kick the belt's butt. So let's see. Let's see what we can get with this. I'm loving it. Whew. Tales of Elysia. Oh, that sounds like a good book. I want to read Tales of Elysia. It'd be fun. Fun adventure and the time and primal. About adventures. It's fun. Okay. Quit daydreaming about stories about Eternal. Love Eternal lore. It's fun to read. It's fun to experience. It's good stuff. Check out my lore alongs. Selfless plug. I mean, if it's your own content, that was a selfless plug, right? Yeah, selfless plug. 1-2. Health increasing constantly. Not good card against decay. No, it's not the one that increases its health, depending on influence. This is the stranger. Okay. So we want to get there with Ayan. We're gonna draw a card. We're gonna see if we can get an obnoxiously big card. Might be something we want to silence in the future. Kind of want everything here. Yeah, I don't want to plunder. It's really odd. So that was just like a, I don't know, it was opportunity cost, right? That's the thing. That's the thing with plunder. There's a chance to plunder that really mattered there. Okay. So now we're gonna ambush in with Ayan, and that'll be great. I can see them doing like a what is that? 4 cost the Zenin Obelisk. I think that's the name of it. It's so odd because it gets played in so many things other than Zen. I think Zenin's one of the things that gets played in the least of all the time factions. It's played in Praxis, gets played in Elysian. Not as much Elysian. I don't know. Maybe because it's in a little bit more than Elysian, but I don't know. I think you just. What's going on here? So we'll get that in a minute. Ooh, big minute. Big, way down the line. Next turn we get a battery mage. They drop a 5-drop. A big Elysian unit. We can cut it down with Death Strike. Nope. Not what we're looking for there. But we'll just ambush him back in there. Perfectly fine with me. I think that was kind of silly. Nothing we really want to silence here. If we silenced, it would have just died. That's kind of funny. Just kill a blocker. So odd. I think I want to do it just for fun. Like, see how it does that. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. The silence just kill a unit. I mean, it does that to like the XX attack and health units. Do Seed of Mystery here. Do we want to attack? Yeah, we do. We get the time of that. That's awesome. We'll fight. Oh, that's a good surge. Oh, we should have played that before. No. I don't know. Probably should have played that. Oh, we'll get 2 maximum power off this attack. They can block and kill it, but I mean, at that point, I'm not even really upset about that, you know? We could do some crazy stuff here. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna Death Strike to where their blocks. Oh, okay, interesting. That's kind of sad. Does it keep the maximum power? Whoa, that card's crazy. Okay, so they're doing that. Do we take the maximum power at the start of your turn? Yeah, we'll kill this. This seems worth it, right? Let's get that extra power. We're not gonna need it after this. We could have probably just played that and been fine, but we get to keep our unit too. A little bit of side synergy there. Okay, how much is that? 6? We want to play it. Oh my gosh, we can do that. We can do that and oh my goodness, we have so much power. Okay, swing. This is crazy, dude. Yeah. So if we had something to do with all that, I mean, we kind of do, but man, now we just need to keep plundering and drawing some cards. Oh, we got big stuff too, so it's not the end of the world that we don't have anything to do. Oh, no. Oh yeah, we don't have anything in our grave. This is insane, man. This was a sad tale of Elysia right here. Sorry. Had to destroy Primal Time. It was a good game though. Sinan is strong this run around. They still have so much health though, so in reality, it's far from this match being complete. They could still play a giant unit and kill us, or a primal spell that does a bunch of damage to everything. That would suck too. Everything? Nope, not yet. Okay, so we'll just swing out. Okay, cool. Let's get to the next one. So that's 2 out of 7. We can do this. We can do this with this deck. This deck is Argent. 5 more. So this is gonna be just completely uncut, because like there's no in between. Like it's just like boom, we're there. Normally I cut out the space because sometimes that could be like 10 seconds, sometimes it could be like 3 minutes. That's insane sometimes. Like, because like I'll play it and it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning and it'll be like, who's up? You know? At least in my MMR. Like sometimes I'll be playing people who are like way out of my MMR. Like I'll be playing everyone from like bronze to like master, like 100 or something like that. You know. We can keep this, right? We got Seek Power, got to proceed to the throne. Yeah, this is such a playable hand, it's crazy. Yeah, this is great too. Got to figure out what we want to plunder though. Early plunders are kind of difficult. We'll go with a time because that's what we're have more of. We're definitely a time-centric deck. Okay. We do want to get rid of that, right? Kind of. It's crazy that I want to swap this power and toughness. It's kind of rough. I don't want to trade it though. So let's just draw a card. In reality, I would say we're more likely to want the 6/4 than the 6 cost removal. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll probably end up blundering this before it's all said and done. We'll hope to get some of our other big stuff eventually. Or maybe we'll just get rid of Abominate. I forgot that card actually is terrible. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That could be pretty cool to kill, like, pretty easily. But I don't know. It's still like half of it. It has revenge. It has revenge. Oh, I've seen it come together. This is a fast spell. This is going to be great. Oh my gosh, I found the trick. I found the way to do it, everybody. You go Desert Alchemist. You plunder time sigils so you can draw more time sigils. You make it a 1/2. Oh, the value is insane. Mind blown. Pretty good. And we get to keep our unit. Maybe not exactly like a premium play there, but it felt super fun. Felt super good to do. So we're just gonna drop that so next turn we can get that ramp going so we can get our big unit out. We'll draw some cards possibly next turn, because I mean, we'll be doing, oh no, not next turn, turn after, if we don't get that other sigil. Whoa, ooh, interesting. Could swap it back to crazy mode here, but then we can't attack in with it. Yeah, I'll just swap this once. Definitely could have been a better card if they had like some other, like, you know, 0/7 or something, but it's okay. Well, at least we could attack it for 6, you know, for 1 minute. I'm going to cut that off real quick. Okay, so they're monoprimal, yeah, so that's great for us. I didn't even notice for a little bit. Oh, why couldn't it have just revenged this turn, you know? That's not a big deal, though. They'll double block, and it's actually kind of a big deal. Let's treasure trip, because I don't mind playing this, but like seeing what's here, just in case. I could kill a 1/4 for a 1/2. That's good value for 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them for 1 card, and we plundered. Yeah, that's some value. That's some good value. We'll go here. We'll drop a Seed of Mystery. We'll save that one for a plunder. You know, there's not be surgeon here except for the 5 cost 5/3. The Sand Mage. I don't think that's his name, but oh, we can get a little bit more of a buff here. When they double block, I mean, ugh. Well, I used chill on us. They chilled us out. Let's make sure this camera isn't jank. Is it jank? No, it's perfect. Okay, good. My hair's a little bit of a mess, but okay. So we do want to play this. I'm glad we have been playing them. Let's swing out. Now we have a pretty nice improvised club going on here in a second. Take the 2. Take the 2. Ooh, Village Watch coming in hot. Ooh, kick our butts. Just kidding. We could kill it. We could kill this. And then, like, we're doing, I don't know. Yeah, we're making them not block our 7/3. Yeah, good. Good game. We got there. Let's go to match 4 in the Forge. Okay. So we got a Vars favor coming at us. Kind of pretty much all kinds of stuff going on here. We can keep this. We can keep this is 5, and then hopefully we'll get some plunder to like cut down if we get too flooded. I like Vorpal Cutter, not by itself. Really not that much with Hunting Allosaur. Yeah, that's all you needed. All you needed is that forge up, and we are good to go. Like, I mean, that makes us a 4/3 decay. Awesome. On the attack, but yeah. And even defending like against a 1/4, like, it's awesome. Good card, good card. It was actually a pretty good little worn shield. They got their got them some value. We know where they're running Initiate, and they might be running other one-drops. So we might save the Vara's favor, but it doesn't fit into the curve as well. There's a little bit of debate there, but I'm sure we'll like curve out and it'll be fine. Yeah, so we'll go Seek. We'll grab a Time Sigil. And we got our 2 Shadow, and we got 4 Time. Perfect. That is perfection. Coming in with the 1/4 again. Stop that extract. We can block both of these, unless of course they have Trick, and then we'll just make them happen. I think they're just wrong. They don't know. I don't know if it's because they're in silver. That's pretty impressive board state though, especially if they got some buffs going on. Like if they got some some Xenobelisk action going on. Pretty upsetting and deadly. So the question is, do we attack? And I think the answer is let's no. Let's just end turn. Wait until we could get that surprise. King of 1 in. I really don't want to block that either way, right? I'll take 3 damage. That makes it more comfortable to attack in too. So that's great. Get a little bit of mastery action out of that. Time. Let's swing out, I guess, and just like, you know, they block this, they're kind of doomed. Awesome, awesome. So that's a bit. Go another, we got our 4. Let's ping this just because we want the sigil in our hand. And to free up our power for turn 6 and 7. So we're not worried. Ugh, that makes that card significantly worse. Nice that we can get this mastery off still, which is, that's going to be super nice little buff there. I mean, it's not much, but I mean, it puts it in a whole other tier of unit. You know, there's a lot of 3/3s out there. When you get the 4/4, you know, for 4, it's pretty decent. Especially since we got that ambush off it that didn't do anything, but made it kind of like that quick speed. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. We need to kill something. We need to get rid of something here. Okay, sorry about that. Let's jump back into it. Okay, so let's figure out this puzzle. We want to play the Hunting Allosaur just because it's 7 drop we have to set. What can we do with it though? Do we need to just... I think we just need to attack all out, right? No? We can give something decay now. And be better off for it. Let's do that. We could use the killer pretty well here too. Yeah, I think that's a good play. And they can chump block however they want to. Yeah. So we spent our turn to kill a 0/7, which is kind of odd, but we also improved the board, and this isn't that great here, but not the end of the world. Also, I love that we're running a bunch of Vorpal Cutters. That card is really awesome. Ooh, please this one. Okay. Hey, that's just as good, you know? It should have honestly just put the 4/4 back. But then when we got Mastery again, yeah, that was a great feeling. Yeah, we'll have 9 next turn. Wow. Yeah, they're just like, okay, we're just gonna attack you. Just kill that, just because they have something going on there. Do this. Now we're just gonna attack. We'll do Abominate next turn. For that plus damage if it like becomes necessary, but we got that boost here. Let's just do it. Now, it doesn't matter. Let's attack. We got enough damage. We got there. So Abominate is an unfortunate thing that we have to include, but why not make it good where it can be, right? if there's a situation that comes up where we could use it, hey, let's try it out. See how good it like can possibly be at its peak. Try to ignore its, you know, humongous, like the humongous number of times where it's just unplayable. Okay, so here we go. Hand over the Abominate. That's fine. I mean, this just being a super aggressive unit isn't that bad. Especially with this. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of it's a lot of decay too. I mean, just a 3/1 decay is not bad. So we could do something like that. Let's try that out. We'll take it. Like a 1/2 life steal for 1. That's not bad. Basically. So that's gonna amount to. Let's go seek power. We do need a little bit more shadow. We got plenty of time. Influence. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're there. We have reached the point. We're playing some cards. And even if we just like abominate one and then attack with the other, like, it's just awesome. We'll block here because I don't think the opponent really understands the concept of decay yet. I'm sure they'll program it in. They'll like basically say consider as deadly. That's a good simple fix. Like stay away from it like it's the plague basically. Probably not a good comment to make now. But anyways, I didn't mean anything of it really. So we're gonna go Void Cutter, Abominate. Swing in. Maybe they'll block with their 4/4. And they take it. Hey. That's good. It's a good amount of damage. We don't really have a blocker here anymore, but could decay it. They have a lot of influence. They can drop some pretty gnarly stuff on us. Let's hope they don't. We're gonna start with Battery Mage. Honestly, I'll just swing out. Let's be aggressive. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of damage. Now, I can currently lock their 5/5. You do have a good bit of life gain too. Yeah, that kind of tipped the scale a bit in their favor. Ooh. I'm surprised they didn't attack all out. Yeah. Okay. Could just kill that. Like this, of course they have so many blockers, it's kind of crazy. We just kill this, right? It's not too impactful, but I mean it's not very terrible either. I think at that juncture we go ahead and attack in. This is a little bit less blocking, but hey, that's a big push. It's a big push of damage. And we will go ahead and we'll do that. Yeah. So chump blocks it, and then we got a 6/4, they can just block it unless they gain more, and that'll still kill it. Okay. So I guess, yeah, we're getting pretty close to death here. Yeah. But they'll die if they don't block it. Okay, so they can't kill us. Yeah. So yeah, 2 damage. Okay, good. Good. That might just mean we win. Yeah. There's 2 units they can't block. Make that a bigger unit. Go for the kill. Awesome. That just worked out. No! Oh man. That is what overconfidence looks like, everybody. Aww. Well, that's disappointing. Let's go for another round. Okay. We're
back in that same exact position. This is where the silver gets a little bit difficult and I have trouble with finishing the forge here. Let's think about this. Do we really want to abominate? Let's be bold. Yeah, we still got the bond. Wow. Okay. This is not that bad of a hand, really. Ion is a good unit to just. Because, I mean, it could kill a unit, a small unit at that, or hamper a unit. And then we have to play Shadow Sigil. We have to play Shadow Sigil. This can break an Aegis. That's not bad. It's not good against this unit. Especially when we got Ion. That could be nice. Alright, alright. We might just go ahead. I don't know. There's so many options here. Okay, so just gonna go for it. Question is, do we Ion? Okay, okay. I'm seeing some stuff here. I'm seeing some stuff. A lot of options. I think I just want to kill that, right? I mean, yeah. What does this become? That'll become a 2/5. We'll kill this. I doubt they'll attack with that until they get it boosted, but hey, I mean, it doesn't. We could have. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Hmm. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't do. Attack, get our little. Well, that didn't work like I thought. Oh, we could have instant speed. Okay, anyways. There's so many options. I think I wanted that draw. Kill the Aegis. Man, Aegis is super dramatic when it when it goes off of a player. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just realized that. Go ahead, stun it. That's no big deal. Honestly, it's time for that unit to die. We kinda, yeah, let's get rid of that. That'll guarantee we get to 6. Hopefully they'll play 2 units, but we got room. We'll play the, cool, and we'll ramp onto that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Play 2 units in 1 turn, and then we'll see what's going on then. Nope, it's not happening. We'll get the dire rampager. Dire wood rampager, I mean. I was saying, maybe they'll play 2 units, that'd be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, right? Swing in. Fight. We really don't need their power now. It's kind of the weird thing about Ion. It's like, okay, cool, we're there. We don't need the power anymore. So that's unfortunate. We could make them sack their 1 unit. We'll just do this number. Fast spell, that's insane. I kind of like that card. I'm pretty high on that. If you're running like all 3, like fire, I mean there's better cards. You're constructed for that, but you know, okay. So the enemy player must choose and sacrifice. I think the Aegis protects it for that. I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, maybe not. Okay, okay. Oh, Aegis protects against that. Okay. This is an excellent little Aegis popper there. It's just working out right there. That's like hidden synergy. Hoping they play a big unit. Big beefy. Oh my gosh. Imprison just counters the cliffside quarters. Wowie. Okay, let's draw some cards. Oh, let's draw. Yeah, we can do that. Draw a card. Oh, we got the influence. Alright, alright. Swing out. Enter. No surprise, I'm with a 3/3. I guess we'll just play 3. Works for me. Ooh, what do we got? Okay. They can kill R2 now. I don't care. It's a lot of damage coming their way. And they can't do any fast speed stuff. They have to do it on their turn while Jan's around. So if it's like kill attack unit, they just can never play that card anymore. Biting Winds, Lightning Strike, all just. Whew. Okay. Defiance. Defiance is also gone. 2 more. We're already doing better than we did at the first forge. Already doing better. Let's see where we can get with that. Ancient Excavations. Excavate. That's an interesting card. It got nerfed, I think, once or twice. Maybe twice. I know at least once. This is a solid land here. Like, oh my gosh. Can't really ask for a better hand than this in Zenin, I would say. Forge. It's a good hand. Oh, yeah. That's too good. That's such a powerful play. I like Lucky Prospector, but man, that is unfortunate for them. Wow. Okay. We'll go Vorpal Cutter. Yeah. Do some crazy stuff in a minute. With the Seek Power, the Desert Alchemist, all that good stuff. Pure Pride. Kind of disappointing. I thought I had something going there. Nice thing about this, we get some time influence. We could still go ahead and do this. I think we'll probably plunder the improvised club away. I mean, there's also the possibility of just what's this thing? We could get rid of Imprison and just hope we get there eventually. But I don't know. They're playing some pretty. That's kind of a. If you ever like, yeah, I want to get rid of that. Honestly, we'll swing it. We'll let them trade. Okay, because they could just ping that. I probably shouldn't play this early. I wanted to plunder, yeah. They'd been excessive plundering too. We still have yet. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic news. Let's do this number. Got a nice little. Ooh, way too much influence, or way too much power, as far as maximum power goes. Okay, maybe we can get a little bit of removal. Of course, we'd be fine with trading. Oh, what is this thing? Okay. We'll just transform the Citral to a draw. Draw a card. Really, there's a lot of utility and stuff. Okay, we'll plunder away one of these. Draw another card. See, hey, we're digging. We're digging. This is good. Kind of perfect. Kind of perfect. Okay. Hey, look at that. Oh, Monin actually did something. Saved our 5-3. That was an extremely good turn. That was very good luck right there. It was a very, I mean, the deck is functioning very well. Yeah, we don't need to silence that. It's nice to have forget just in case. Well, now we lose our 5-3, but no big deal. We got in with it. Get a little bit of an aggressive 2-1 action there. Don't like that. That's very bad for us. Okay, this is very good for us on the other hand. Oh, that's just too much. That's just too much, man. Awesome. Then we'll get the buff. Still got a 2-turn clock. We'll keep the sigil back just for a plunder. Okay, so we're doing 2 damage. They get a little buff if they can get a unit out next turn. That's nice for them. We're at 26, so I think we're doing pretty good. And that just kind of seals the coffin. I think puts a seal on the coffin, I think is what they call it. Okay, a 1. And oh, there they died. Okay, I was like, oh, that totally didn't matter. I was like, why are they attacking me? My brain won't let me figure that one out. Alright, cool. Hey, works for me. One more. One more, right? Last one. Woo! Oh my gosh. This is a quick reminder before we get into this last one, before we open all our prizes and everything. If we win, we're up against Elemental Mastery. Just go ahead and like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video. If you like this kind of content, give me a comment down below what you'd like to see change, if you had any problems with the video, or what you liked, you know, or any questions you have about like how I did the video, or like, what I think about Forge, all that kind of stuff. I really like this format, by the way. It's fun. It's fun, light format. You can record it any time of day. For future content creators, Eternal always needs more content creators. So if you're a new content creator for Eternal, or a content creator in general for Eternal, just let me know in the comments below. Shout out, this is a good video to shout out. Hey, I create content and stuff, so that's like the comment question of the day. We're gonna do Lurking Brute to start, get some buffs early. Get a little buff there. Oh, chill, dude, chill. Okay, I can chill. I'll end turn. We'll throw down a Ian. Ayon. Okay, so the stun, or the chill wasn't enough. I had to also torch it. Man, they just executed the poor Lurking Brute. I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Nice thing about this, it makes Disappear playable. We'll in turn hopefully catch them off guard for their Skycrack Stranger. Just come on, attack in right here and don't have a trick. Just like that. Just like that. I like this. See? It's nice, nice. Catches a good amount of emails. Comes back, gets a little bit of one turn of that Lurking Brute-esque attacking in. Oh! Hit me with the same chill though. They don't want that buff going on. Let's in turn. We'll drop down the Desert Alchemist. We'll probably get rid of the Abominate. Yeah, it's not that great. Now that they played a 1-1 though. Of course, no blocks. Because it's flying. Now we'll drop this down in a turn. Let's get rid of Abominate because it really is the worst card. Not very strong. We'll get to 5 here. It doesn't do too much for us. We'll trade with a 2/2, of course. I think we can be aggressive here because we are about to be in control of the board, just by the fact that we have we have got this unit and we're about to have a big unit too. The giant hunting Allosaur. 4, gonna have 5. Gonna have R44 with some good battle skills, decay and killer. I don't see any ambushes coming. We'll just swing. We'll drop Hunting Allosaur just because it's a 4/5. I mean, maybe this would have been actually a more aggressive play. It's kind of interesting just to think about. Yeah, now that's worth the prison. I think a prison's actually better than it looks. I mean, it's a 2-for-1, even if it's like their worst 2 units. If those are only 2 units, you can catch them with good stuff. I mean, we saw it be really bad against Cliffside Porter. So maybe in draft against Primal, they got like a bunch of that funky token generation that's just super low costed, but pretty bad generally. Like that sack stuff might actually work. It of course gives Praxis. It's pretty bad because they have a lot of tokens there. Let's ace space and win it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I had a blast. Really enjoyable couple forges. We didn't quite get there in the beginning of that. Towards the end, of course, we ended because we lost in the first run. But man, the second run, you get to watch the full-on build video, how I kind of did it. I learned from my mistakes in the first run. Built a totally wonky deck that really had no business doing as well as it did, but hey, it did it. It pulled it off. So I know this isn't like my normal style of video, but I really hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna crack open all of these booster packs. Okay, now we're in silver. I thought I was in silver before. I was in bronze. I lied. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Now we're in silver. Okay. My bad. Let's start with good old empty throne. See what we got here. Well, this will be a minute. I think I'm going to talk about it a little bit. We Stand Together is a pretty fun card. Pretty much like a okay, so quick side note about brought up because of Stand Together coming up here. I feel like there's 3 types of those wide buffs. There's hand buff, there's board buff, and then there's relics that just do it forever. Then there's also a 4th type, which is kind of weird, which is that buffs your entire deck of cards, like all units in your deck. really know how often it comes up, but usually it's not like a plus attack plus health bonus, like the hand buffs and the relics, and of course stand together board buff. The Aegis really makes this worth it. Like you can really like if you use it on 2 units, it's insane. It's insane. Like you're getting +2/+2 total stats and Aegis on 2 units. If they didn't have Aegis, like it just makes them so much harder to remove. You can be doing that in reaction to a kill spell. Um, this is a good card. This is a very good card. Any extra value you get is awesome off of that. So I would honestly like this pack is just ridiculous. I hope they do like you can pay gold as an event to do like a empty throne booster pack because I've only done like a few of them. No, like what way back. And it's just like it would be so much fun to do empty throne. It's just a cool callback to like where the game came from, and like how it started. A lot of these cards are like still used today. It's awesome. Death Strike also stands out. Like wow, it's a good card, and that's very cool looking Spirit Drain right there. Excellent early premium design. Wow, look at that with a shining ghostly drainage of it coming out of the body, and it's got like the blue lightning. It's a very interesting way they did that early on. Excellent. Other than that, like definitely these are the two cards contention. Obsidian Golem. I mean, first pick. I don't know. I don't know if I'd pick it or first pick. It's pretty solid though. It's kind of like a similar effect. Similar, not the same, but just similar as the Slumbering Stone. One costs 0/2 that creates a 2/2 flyer when it dies that you draw. It's 2 cost. Very similar card, I would say. The stat line on the Slumbering Stone is worse, but the after effect can be kind of better. If you throw the Obsidian Armor on like a Humbug or something, then you're off to the races. That's pretty good stuff. It requires additional cards. Anyways, Subvert. I've never really liked this card. I never really thought it was too good. I'm not going to discuss every card, just like interesting cards. Grand Acolyte's a very aggressively statted unit. Couldn't really be nice with flyers. This has been a pretty good dual staple there. Cobalt Acolyte. So I would give a unit flying. I would pick Death Strike. Just straight up. It's so good. Alright, let's go on to Flame Zolta. Boom. Worthy Cause. Sacrifice a unit to silence an enemy unit and give it -1/-1 for each unit in your void. Okay, I've almost forgot about this card. And decimate your units, get lifesteal this turn. This card is crazy. Forgot how awesome this card was. You do have to sack a unit and sacrifice a power basically, so you're losing a lot of stuff. But you're getting some interesting stuff. All of your units getting lifesteal. That's kind of insane. I wonder if yeah, each of those is a life force trigger too, because you're gaining in multiple. So you're like 3 creatures to 3 life force triggers. That's insanity, right? And then the fact that just like it's a permanent debuff. Yeah, and silence. Like this is such removal right here. If you're like the um, sack build, like that's gonna be interesting. I don't. I almost guarantee you I would not pick this first pack though, no matter how good it is. I don't know. Like it's in Zenin, which is pretty solid. Like I could pick it. I could pick it. Definitely is dependent on the rest of the pack, and this pack seems like it's doing pretty good for itself. Kodosh Evangel's pretty solid. It wasn't as good in Flame Result I remember as it is like now, and in last format where it was the 3 factions very heavily. Spectral Kirin is a very interesting card. I feel like it looks a lot worse than it is. Like it just doesn't like if you just look at it and read it, you're like, nah, that's not the card I want. But this card plays insane, and people just like blast it off of the battlefield. It just like absorbs all the removal in your opponent's hand. Like they will kill it at any cost. And we got to keep that stand together. Wish we didn't pick it. We picked that streak, but you know. I think at 2/1/1s isn't bad. I mean, we'd pick Worthy Cause over Nahid's Choice, honestly, first pack. Flamekeeper, I've never run this card successfully. I feel like, you know, it's okay. It's interesting, but I don't know. Like, I don't think it's that good. Constance can be interesting, but it's definitely not a first pack pick. I feel like Fearstriker Raven has some potential, honestly. I mean, it's kind of a clunky big 0-5, but if you can get some discard action, it'll be pretty nasty. I would say Kodos Evangel or Spiked Okirin, and I'm leaning more towards Spiked Okirin, at least in the Flame Exalted format. Yeah, I mean, maybe Worthy Cause is a lot better than I'm giving it credit for. Let's jump into the next pack. So that'd be a Spiked Okirin pack for me, probably. I don't know. So I'm thinking. Okay, oh, would be taking Severin. Yeah, that's a huge bomb. That's an insane bomb, too. Like, it's, constructed worthy. Yeah, that's insane. Let's look around though, because I mean, I don't know if there's any uncommon that I would take over it, but I'm pretty sure I'll just take this. Especially first pack, you're just like, I'm in shadow. Okay. Yeah. But competing cards, Hunting Alistair doesn't really compete with it. I just don't think it has a value. I mean, it can because it actually does something when it lands. But if you're playing this on 7, you can get a 3/1 charge lifesteal revenge unit off this if you're playing this on 7, just to have that surge. They can't even react to because if there's no reaction time when you play the unit, they can't react, and then when you play your sigil, they can't react before you get your piercing grief. Then they can do whatever they want once you attack with their piercing grief. But hey, this is the same kind of boat. Like you summon and you give another unit decay. I mean they can kill the unit. Of course they can kill the piercing grief too. But yeah, I think these are kind of comparable, but this is definitely the better stat line. And I don't. It's not the better. I mean, it's the better effect. I mean, if you do it once, no, you could do this like every turn, or do it twice in one turn. The first turn it comes out, like with a seat or something, or symbol. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, people know how good this card is. I don't have to go on about it too long. I feel like a lot of people know how good this is. They've seen it on the ladder. Pillage is also a solid card. Emerald Crafter, a bunch of good cards in this pack. I'm not super high on Roll and Supporter, but it's like a playable shadow card. I'm pretty high on Auric Official. I feel like it's a delicate card, but it can really like get strong. It's very strong too. I don't like Torn of Filth very much. I love Corrosive Dagger. This, like I said, I've said in the past, this is my pet card for the set. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Forget it's got its place in the format, but yeah, Severin would be my pick 100%. It'd be awesome playing that Death Strike there too to kind of like wait until I get that big bomb unit. I mean, it's a little, I'm exaggerating how bomby it is because like there's better stuff. Like I mean, even a Topaz Drake could be a little bit more effective, but that thing just creates a swarm of like uncontrollable revenge units coming in with lifesteal. It's just crazy. Yeah, Severin is insane. Let's crank that open. Last pack here. Vengeful Flight. I probably wouldn't take this first pack because it's triple primal. It's pretty hard to get this to actually give you flying because you already have flying. I mean, it won't let you play it to copy. So, just so you know. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad card. I think it's got potential, but you have to be in the right build. To be on like the I don't fly build, which is kind of the reason you're in primal. So let's look at the other cards. I kind of like Boulder Gate Guard. Right now I'm high on it. I don't know if that'll change, but I'm pretty high on that. Apprentice Mage is definitely a pick for me over Boulder Gate Guard, though. I think it's more reliable and it's a solid 2/2. Not super high on Grizzly Quick Shot, but I'll play it. I'll probably play it a lot before the format's over. Once again, Auric Official. I still probably would pick Apprentice Mage over it. I'd rather be like in this deck. Yeah. Not super high on Armed and Dangerous yet. I think it has potential, but I'm not sold on it. I think Disappear's okay. Anything else? I mean, I'd try Imprison and Draft, probably, but or definitely not over Apprentice Mage. Not super high on Brightling. Yeah. What is this one? 2 cost 4/5. There has to be a stun unit. And I'm still not sold on Unbreakable Tradition. I just don't think it's super solid yet. I'm not sold on that. Yeah. So that's about it. So, anyways, once again, good night. Take it easy. This video got pretty long video there out of it, so hope you enjoyed it.